What if I told you that making soft wara at home is easier than what you think? Grab your soya beans and pap water. Let's get started. So first things first, our soya beans. Today I'll be going with 5 cups of soya beans. I did not use all of them anyway. I used some in making of soya milk. So the first thing we are going to do is to sort out our soya beans. Most of the time, they may contain stones and dirt in the course of packaging and transportation. Next is to transfer the beans into a bowl and then soak them in plenty of clean water for at least 8 hours or overnight. Soaking helps soften the beans and makes them easier to blend. After soaking the soya beans overnight, they have become much softer and have doubled in size. Now it's time to drain and rinse them again, at least once or twice. This rinsing helps to remove any fermentation smell or foam that may have developed overnight. It also helps to reduce the strong raw taste of the beans and helps your tofu come out fresher and milder in flavor. Once the beans are clean, next is to blend them into a fine paste. This can be done using a powerful blender or make use of a local grinding machine in your area. Once blended, it's time to extract the milk. Now pour the blended soya paste into a cheesecloth or a clean kitchen towel placed over a sieve and bowl. Gently squeeze to extract the milk. Now pour the raw soya milk into a clean pot and place it on medium heat. You will want to boil it for about 10 to 15 minutes, okay? Here is a very important tip. Soya milk has a tendency to splash and rise very quickly as it heats up, especially just before it starts boiling, so don't go too far from the pot. If you leave it unattended, it can overflow and spill, and you will lose the top layer of the milk, which is where the richest texture and best tofu performing proteins are. That top layer is key for a good tofu result. So stay close, keep an eye on it and stir gently while it boils to prevent burning or splashing. Once it boils, reduce the heat. Now slowly add your curdling agent, which is my pap water. You can use lemon juice or vinegar, okay? After a minute or two, you will see it starts to separate. Once curdled, take it off the fire and let it sit for 5 minutes. Now it's time to strain out the curds from the whey. I'm using 2 pots today, so I will pour them out one at a time into my cheesecloth, okay? Take your time with this step. It's hot. We don't want to waste anything. Just pour gently, let it strain, then go in with the second pot. What we are collecting here is the soft tofu curd. Be sure to squeeze out as much liquid as you can. It helps the tofu hold its shape when we press it. Here is a special touch I like to add before pressing. I mix a little salt, seasoning cube, finely chopped onions and pepper directly into the curds. Now some of this flavor may drain away with the water, but don't worry, it still makes a big difference in taste. The tofu or wara comes out more delicious and seasoned, especially if you are eating it plain or frying it later, okay? Now that it is well seasoned, the next thing to do is to let the liquid drain naturally out for a few minutes, then gently fold the cloth over and press it down. To form the tofu block, place a flat plate or board on top, then add a weight like a stone, a mortar, anything at all to press it. Leave it for about 20 to 30 minutes depending on how firm you want your tofu. Once your tofu is firm and cool, go ahead and unmold it. You will see how nicely it has set. Now cut it into cubes or slices, whatever shape you prefer for frying, okay? Heat up some oil in a pan, then gently place in your tofu. Fry on medium heat until it turns golden brown and crispy on the outside, okay? Make sure not to overcrowd the pan so each piece fries evenly. and be careful when flipping. It's delicate when hot, okay? Tofu, also known as Wara, isn't just tasty, it is also very healthy, especially if you are a vegetarian or looking to cut down on meat. It's a great source of plant-based protein, perfect for vegetarians and anyone trying to eat cleaner. It is low in calories and rich in iron, calcium and healthy fats. Tofu can also help to lower cholesterol, support heart health and even help with weight management. Fills you up without feeling heavy. So whether you are a vegetarian, health conscious or just love homemade food, tofu is one smart, delicious choice. Just look at that, crispy on the outside, soft and flavorful inside. You can enjoy it with garri, pap or even as a snack, okay? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it and subscribe to SA Can Cook for more healthy and affordable recipe. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. God bless you and bye.